us the current price range, and what's the price range that you're going to be renting these rooms for?
They rent in the range, the ones that have been renovated, because some of them are just like they were when we took over. And those rooms are rented in the 425 to 475 range. There's a couple in there, or two or three, that are at the welfare rates at 370. So the pre-existing rooms are being rented up to 475. And once we've gone in and done a renovation, which would mean completely gutting the room and putting in, some of them had sinks in the rooms and some of them didn't. We put in a little kitchenette kind of unit with a cupboard underneath and a sink on top and a counter where you can put a little toaster oven, and then we put in a fridge, a nice upstanding fridge. So once we've renovated the rooms, we'll rent them in the 500 to 575 kind of range, depending on I think we do have a couple. There's two that are 600 because they're the bigger rooms on the back side. But in general, between 5 and 575, depending on whether they're furnished or not, because we find that some people want furnished and some people don't. So it might be 525 if it's not, and an extra $50 if it's furnished. And that probably would not include the mattress, simply because there's we don't have bed bugs in our buildings and we don't want to have any, so we make it so that you bring your own mattress, and we provide the bed, the frame, and the other little desk and all the things that go in the room. So pretty well self-contained for 575.
Yeah, it's not bad. So because I did find an ad on Craigslist here, and it seemed to say that it was
575 or 600.
525 was the.
Yeah, 525 is the non-furnished.
Okay.
And then $50 extra if it's furnished.
Okay.
So we have a sort of a little setup that we'll do for furnished ones.
So these are the furnished suites, or not the furnished, but the renovated suites that you're.
That's right.
That
That's
you're
right.
renting out. So are the
we wouldn't take. You could not rent a pre-existing prior to a renovation suite out, because when the challenge in this level of the marketplace is the rooms that have been rented, and they were all at welfare rates when we took over. So that most of them were, I think the highest one might have been 475, but they were basically 370 to 475 kind of deal. The overall condition of those suites when the individuals move out would be shocking to most people, because they are damaged and badly. There are people who were in there on welfare, had no regard for the building and the quality of their suite. So it would be truly impossible to turn around and say to that, after that person leaves, well, we're going to put somebody else in there, even if you could, even if you wanted to, for $400, because somebody would look at that and say, I'm not going to live there, because they were just, at that level, the people do not take care of their property on their suite. They don't pay the rent, and so they don't see that it's a responsibility of theirs to maintain their suites.